Greetings everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Lady Starfire and I'm here to bring you some more witchy tips. As promised in my last video, I am going to start a series of proper spells for you to do. Instead of all the crap that's out there that I've talked about before. I know you're going to do spells. I know you're going to watch this stuff. So I would rather teach you the right way to do them. Now, with that being said, I'm going to make a disclaimer here that if you misuse anything that I teach you, it's all on you. I refuse to accept any karma for it because I teach you the right way. If you go and do it however you choose and choose not to listen to what I teach you, it's all on you, baby. Okay? That is all you. I'm going to try to help you because I know you're going to do them. And I know there's certain spells that you need to do. Okay? You need help with certain things. Okay? But don't misuse them. Do not use them to harm someone. You know, that's just not okay. All right? Everything that you do should be to help. All right? Now, and I'm going to get into one today that some people misconstrue as being baneful magic, but it's not. Okay? So I feel like this is one of the topics that people deal with a lot, mainly because that's what people come in and, you know, come to me for because they think they've been cursed or hexed or something by someone. Okay? Maybe they have, maybe they haven't, but we're going to talk about that today. All right? So without further ado, let's get started. All right? So what is a hex or a curse? All right, is the first thing that we need to cover. A hex or a curse is something that someone has done, okay, that involves negative energy being directed, projected, sent to you or someone, okay? You know, when your life is going good and just all of a sudden everything's falling apart, okay? You're, you know, maybe you lost your job, your pet died, you're fighting with your other half, whatever, okay? But just out of the blue, all these things are going wrong, all right? Well, the first thing I like to teach people is look in your own backyard, okay? What could I have done to cause this, okay? Did I lose my job because I didn't go to work when I was supposed to, or I was always late, or whatever, okay? You know, there's a lot of things to look at before automatically going, somebody's working on me, okay? So, yeah. But this is something that, you know, you got to kind of check into. Make sure. Were you driving down the road and wish somebody had a flat tire because they cut you off and now you're having flat tires every week? Okay, so, you know, you need to think about whatever it is that's going on. So like I always tell people, write down everything that's happening. Okay, go back and examine each one, which things are just mundane things that are happening, which things are things that maybe you caused, okay, and what's left is what may be coming from someone else. And one of the things you want to ask yourself is, why would somebody want to do this to me? Okay, what, you know, what have I done to somebody? Is there somebody that's jealous or whatever, okay, envious? And so, you know, you narrow it down to kind of figure out, you know, okay, so what's going on? All right, so I'm going to show you some things that we can do to help alleviate the issues. One of the other reasons that you want to make sure that you didn't cause it is because, like, before you invoke karma, you don't want it just coming back to you because you actually did it, okay? So we're going to get into all of this here in just a second. Just want to kind of cover, you know, what you need to do before you turn to a spell, okay? Running out and lighting a candle is not the first thing to do, all right? The first thing to do is make your list and cross off whatever's just mundane BS and whatever you may have caused yourself, okay? Some of the symptoms, besides things just all of a sudden going wrong, is, you know, maybe you're having these very vivid nightmares, okay? There's There may be shadow people, or you may, depending on your type of vivid dreams, you may even be seeing the person that's doing this to you. Okay. So, but is this something that's happening a lot? Then, you're seeing this. And so it's, that's letting you know that somebody may have done something, or something that you fear. You're afraid of spiders or snakes or whatever, and you keep having dreams and they're all in there. Okay. Somebody that knows that you have this fear is projecting this to you as a form of a fear, terror type of hex or curse. Okay. Something to keep you in a state of anxiety so that they can more easily work on you and do other things. Okay. Do you happen to notice some strange smell? Okay. Somebody that happens to work with negative entities will send out what's called a scout. Okay. That scout, it gathers information about what you're doing. Okay. And goes back and reports. All right. So usually those scouts have a smell of, think of somebody out in the summer in the far south that does road work. Okay. And they're out there day and night, and they ain't showered in a week or a month or whatever. Okay. No deodorant, no nothing. Imagine what they would smell like. Okay. This is pretty much that stench, that you get from a scout. Okay. So, if you notice that, then you know that somebody is working with negative entities and they have sent something to see what you're doing and report back. What kind of protection things are you putting up? And if the scout can't harm you. Okay. They're just, somebody gathering information. But even if that scout can get in, that means that you don't have your protection and your wards up like you need to. Okay. So these are things that you will then need to also work on. All right. Besides figuring out who's doing this to you. Okay. Unexplained illnesses. If just weird things are happening, that, you haven't been around anybody that's been sick and you get some weird something. Okay. This may mean that they're working on you in a health manner to keep you from being able to do things you need to do. Okay. So, once again, you're going to write all this stuff down. All right. Whatever it is that's happening, you write it all down. All right. For however long it's been happening. Sudden increases in spirit activity. Okay. So, a lot of times, I got a family of ghosts live in my house. They were there when I moved in. We all get along fine. But if there's other type of spirit activity showing up that's not that family, then I would need to look at, okay, what's going on? Do I need to redo my my wards, increase my protection? Who's sent, and then start figuring out who's sending something. And we're going to get into that part here in a minute. I want to go over everything, and then I'm going to tell you some ways to rectify this. Right now, we're working on your list and what the kind of things can prompt you to feel like there may be a hex or curse. Okay. Besides just, I lost my job. All right. So, are you having things coming up missing? All right. Usually this is going to happen if somebody's been over at your house or whatever, or at work. Do you have a brush, a toothbrush, something that has your DNA that's coming up missing? All right. That, and of course that one's going to be pretty easy if you've had somebody at your house and that's the only one. If you've had a group of people, that it still narrows it down. Okay. Your shinies disappearing are usually fairies, just to say. Unless it's some piece of magical jewelry that you wear, and then yes, somebody might take that to use as that tag lock to get back to you, and that's what these other things would be doing, is to make a tag lock, and because it makes it easier to work on you. Just getting your blood and stuff. I always tell people, don't leave it anywhere, ladies, please. Carry your Ziploc bags, wrap that stuff up, throw in the Ziploc bag, carry it home with you. Don't flush it either. It's bad. So anyway, we don't want people having access to these things. All right. You're going to have people over at your house, put your hairbrushes away, your toothbrushes away, where or make sure it's in a bathroom that they're not going to be going in. Okay, so just be careful. Or hey, put a curse on that hair, let them take it. So anyway, there's a lot of different things you can do there. Or you maybe having things showing up in your yard. All right, besides the crap that people throw out of their cars driving down the road, which irritates me, but I'm still, no matter what it is, okay, because I'm not going to take a chance. Even though, yes, a lot of times maybe there is, you might find a bottle or a can or a jar or something, and you see some type of symbolism on it or in it. There's something in it, okay? A lot of times, be sure to not ever take any of this stuff into your house, okay? Don't even carry it up into your property. Wait until trash day and where it's out on the edge of the property and it's going to go away. Put it in there. Do not carry it further into your property. All right. Or immediately take it somewhere else. Find a dumpster somewhere, chunk it in it. Because people that don't have a tag lock on you will make stuff and put it on your property in the hopes that you're going to take this into your house to put into the trash. Never, ever, ever do that one. Okay. Never do that. If your trash can is further up by your house, don't even take it up that close. Okay. Just wait. Leave it out there somewhere, put it in a bag, something until you can, trash day, put it in there so that the trash men are going to carry it off. Okay. People that know what they're doing can also send familiars, servitors, or other type of things that they work with to you to, once again, gather information or to cause you grief, and all that stuff. So these are all ways that people can, try to do things. Besides teaching you how people do things, not teaching you how to do those things, how people do things so that you can recognize the signs and the symptoms. What I'm going to do is teach you how to combat these things, okay? Or how to find out, if it happened or, once you've gotten down to what's left. Okay, so now we want to take care of this. And also, we want to find out who's doing it if we don't already know. Okay, so let's get there. All right, so one of the things you can do is if you do readings, you can try doing a reading if you are capable of reading for yourself. Not everybody is, okay? It's not always easy. Because you're liable to either make it worse, make it better, whatever. If not, then get a reading from somebody who is reputable. Not these rooms full of people, on TikTok or whoever, wherever they do them, where you're just trying to find out about this and you may not even get access, and whatever they're talking about won't have anything to do with you. Okay. You need a one-on-one reading with somebody that truly is a true reader that ain't going to come up with a bunch of baloney. Okay. You want to start off doing a good cleansing. Okay. If you don't know how, I have videos on that. Just do a search on my channel for cleansing and they'll pop up. All right. So, you want to use things like sandalwood sea salt, sandalwood incense, dragon's blood. All those kinds of things are really good. Okay. Not sage. Sage is good for cleansing some energies. But if you got some really bad crap going on, sage ain't going to touch it. So just don't. You can do my black and white candle spell. Okay. I have that in, I think a couple different videos on how to do them. A real simple, quick is you take your black candle, you hold it, and you start digging a big hole. Every shovelful is something negative that you need out of your life. Okay. When you can't think of anything else, you got a big hole, stick it in its candle holder. Now take the white one. Okay. Well, you light this one. Now you take the white one and we're going to close our eyes and we're going to see all the white divine light coming in and backfilling that hole. Okay. And then the whole rainbow, all the good stuff. Okay. So that way, as all the negatives going out, we're bringing it in positive so that there's no room for any more negative to get in. All right. So now we're going to put that one in the holder and we're going to light it. Let them burn all the way down. Okay. So that's one thing to do along with cleansing your whole house and your property and all that. Okay. Update your wards, your sigils, all those sort of things. All right. It's always a good thing. if something is getting in, you've left an opening, so you need to redo all of it. All right. So, set these down so don't knock them over. So the other thing is, a lot of people think that invoking karma or reversing is baneful magic. Well, it's not. Okay. It is not. So if we want to just reverse back energy, then you use a candle like this, which is a reversible. Okay. Now, some things I don't really like using reversibles for because you're kind of sometimes ping-ponging energy. Okay. You throw it at me, I throw it back at you, and we're just bouncing energies back and forth. I personally prefer to do karma. This one is called Karma's a Bitch. It's a candle that I make. I also make that reversible. But with this, you're invoking your threefold law. Okay? Invoking your threefold law means everything you've sent to me, done to me, wished upon me, any harm that you've caused me or tried to cause me, I'm sending it back to you right now in this lifetime threefold, which is 3 times 3 times 3. That's 27 times, not 3. Because I don't want to dance with you in the next 27 lifetimes for this karma to get repaid. I want it done now, and I want confirmation because I want to know who's been doing this, so I want to see it happening. So then all you do is you look around, and sometimes you depending on how strong they are, you can also do it with a reverse, and you just ask. Look around and see who's going through exactly what you've been going through. And bingo, that is your person. Okay. Now also, another thing besides just doing black and white households, out of my Taboo Cauldron line, which is mine and my sister's product line, and there's a banish and a protection, candle in these. Once again, I recommend if you're going to do the black one, do the white one too. Okay. Because you get rid of stuff, you're leaving a void, so you want to fill it back up with things that are, good and positive that you want in there, and, as we get rid of all the bad stuff, okay? So, these are some different ideas. I'm sure there's probably many others. These are just a lot of the ones that I recommend. I know they work, and so these are things that you should do. After you make your list, and you've done away with all the mundane, all the things that maybe I did, because guess what? Maybe it's just your karma, okay? Maybe you did it, so accept it, pay the debt, learn the lesson, so it will go away quicker and be done, okay? But if it comes down to you have things left that don't fit in any of those categories, then these are some things that you need to do, okay, to get rid of them. Remember, do not throw out hexes and curses on people, okay? Working with negative energies, demons, things like this can cause you so many problems because they don't ever bother, number one, to tell you what the price is. And if you're throwing out hexes and curses, this is who you're working with, okay? I don't care what god or goddess or anything else you think you're calling on. They don't do hexes and curses as a general rule. The ones that do also come with a fleet of demons. Okay? So think about that. If somebody makes you mad, hexes and curses is not the way to go about it. There's a lot of different ways. Karma, send it back. Okay? Just, guess what? You were a jerk, so you get it all back. Okay? Threefold. So, think about this. Next time somebody ticks you off and you want to go light a black candle and I'm just going to hex or curse them, that is baneful magic. That is going to come back and bite you, okay? Because that is going to cause you more bad karma. Instead, just send their stuff back to them, cleanse, put up your protection, where things can't get to you, it just automatically bounces back, mirror boxes, a lot of different things that you can do. I've made videos on different types of protection that you can do, and I did one on wards and stuff. So If you haven't watched those videos, go watch those videos and learn the right way to protect yourself to begin with, okay? And while you're at all of it, if you didn't, hey, click all the buttons for me, okay? Please click the like, subscribe, the bell if you didn't, and leave me comments, and please share my videos. You know there's people out there that need this information because they're all out there watching that other stuff that's just going to get them in trouble, okay? So, yeah, help me out. I appreciate all of you, and thank you to those that have joined my membership and are supporting my channel in that manner. There, I think, is a super like button and that little 3-dot thing somewhere or something also. And for those of you that have done all this, I really appreciate you. And I appreciate all my subscribers and my watchers. And I got this awesome email and of someone, and they, where they had my video up on their big TV, and their beautiful black cat was sitting there watching my video. And that was just so awesome. And I appreciate y'all sharing things like that with me. It really made my day when I opened that email. So anyway, I hope this helps you. I hope that, you learn something from this. And remember, do not twist around my words, my teachings, because if you turn around and try to use any of this in a negative manner, it is all your karma, not mine, because I'm trying to teach you how to help yourself. Okay? So do all your cleansings, do your things, watch the other videos if you need to. If you've got questions, pop it down in the comments. I will be happy to reply and help you out. Okay? So, till the next one, everyone have a wonderful and blessed day, and blessed be.